Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. The last episode, we made it to Pillow Castle, and I just have to. It's too funny to me. It's probably gonna be annoying as heck to everyone else, but it's hilarious to me, and that's what matters. But we're gonna explore Pillow Castle today and enjoy our vacation because people aren't dying. The princess isn't kidnapped yet. I mean, come on, we know it's gonna happen. It's pretty much her MO at this point. It'll certainly. I mean, it's Princess Peach. Princess Peach and kidnapped are just kind of like they mean the same thing, right? Oh, Peach, I rag on you way too much, but seriously, you need to stop being such a damsel in distress, I suppose. Now, last time I actually didn't get a chance to go through the menu, so we're gonna go ahead and just show off what the menu has to offer. For now, we already have the items. We've shown that off. There's different categories on the bottom, as you can see. There's nuts and mushrooms, and you can kind of separate them from categories: beans, battle items. So once we have more items, we can obviously show that off a bit more. Status will basically show. You can show all your gear, or your stats of your gear unequipped and your stats with your gear equipped. As you can see, my gear doesn't make too much of a difference at the moment. You can switch to Luigi, the button in the corner, and then this just kind of swaps the two screens, as you can see. So basically, it just has all your different stats. HP is obviously your HP. BP will be our special moves. Our equipment's there on the left, as you can see. There's actually turn off the equipment. Yeah, it doesn't turn off the equipment, but we have a jump stat, which is how much our jump does, because we'll have separate equipment for our jump and our other attack, which everyone obviously knows what that attack is, but I won't say it because spoilers. Power will also determine how much damage we do. Defense, obviously, how much damage we take. Very important in a hard mode run. Speed will determine who goes first in battle, and stash will be kind of your critical hit stat. As per most Mario and Luigi games, we have our gear here. We don't really have much to equip with, though. We just kind of have boring stuff, but we'll be fixing that very soon. There's a shop over here, so we can actually fix that very soon. As you can see, by the way, the difference between Mario and Luigi, kind of stat-wise here, is the fact that Luigi, as usual, has more HP, more defense than Mario. He's going to be more of a tanky sort of character, and a bit more stash too, but he's a lot slower. And then the guide will have basically your general storyline. So explore Pillow Castle, blah blah blah. And battle, actually, if you press this, you can actually go back to the tutorial that Toadsworth himself actually gives you. So you can actually repeat those tutorials at some point, which is kind of interesting, but we're not going to worry about those. So that's how the menu works. Didn't get a chance to show off last time. Figured I'd throw it in the beginning here. But let's go ahead and talk to tourism centers. Blah. We're tourists. Give us information. So these guys over here will actually tell you a bit about all the different areas in the game, which is kind of cool. You actually get a little bit of a preview, I suppose, of all the different Neptune the Fourth. These are very strange blip names. Apparently, the Z-Blade is only one of the names. Interesting. Anyway, they'll actually give you a rundown of all the different areas we're going to be exploring. Obviously, being a video game, all this information is actually pretty important because it's kind of going to be a window into the future of sorts. There's a park of sorts with flora and all sorts of other things. The blimp port we've already pretty much taken care of. That's just kind of the tutorial center. We don't even really have much to do in the blimp port after that. But, what else do we have? The Dozing Sands, which is basically a desert region. So eventually we're going to have to do our stereotypical RPG desert. With many runes and artifacts. Interesting, interesting. Also, as you can imagine, the order that they're telling us all in is pretty much going to be the order we're actually going to be exploring it in. So, it's also kind of, I guess, serves for a way to go, a place to go to just kind of get a sense of where, I mean, for some reason you don't know where to go next. I guess you could be like, oh, well, next up in line is Wakeport, I guess, which is kind of your port town sort of thing. Very popular spot on the island. I like Wakeport. I'm looking forward to getting to there as well. And then, obviously, we have a third, a bit of information over here. So, what else do we have? We have Mount Pajama Mama. Okay, Mount Pajamaja? There we go. That's how you pronounce it. That's kind of almost a tongue twister of sorts right there. Kinda crazy. Anyway, I could climb a mountain tour. I'm sure that might be something that ends up happening at some point. Got a stretch of beaches. Your typical beach area, and then we have our typical forest. Some num woods. Some num some num. I'm sure I'll make that joke plenty of times when we get there. So, little development in the area is kind of mysterious forest, so not for tourists such as me. But, obviously, being an RPG, we will end up there at some point. Anyway, the shop's over to the right, but something to keep in mind, actually. is the fact that we have 188 coins. Keep that number in mind for a second, because that number actually is kind of important. Hi, Starlo. Did I talk to you yet? I think I've talked to you. I don't know. Have I talked to you? It's a castle. What do you expect? I mean, it's kind of funny that we're still back into a castle, despite the fact that, you know, it's not Peach's castle, but this is essentially Peach's castle for this game. So I can get some more information about the castle here, the info center, gift shop, and the cafe, and basically we should go shop. Yeah, we'll go buy some souvenirs very soon. They happen to be equipment for battle. We're gonna buy a new pair of pants. Anyway, and then you got some kind of yeah, it's kind of like a hotel of sort of area as well. So we can't get to the hotel yet, but there's not even much there. I think it's just a few extra conversations. We'll explore the castle more thoroughly when it's fully unlocked. We only have the first floor for the moment. Then we have the third floor, which is the balcony area. Balconies are always cool, why not? And then we have the basement, reserved for VIPs. So I guess at some point we should become a VIP. But that'll happen eventually, I'm sure. Like I said, it's a video game. So before we head to the right and left in the shop, we actually head over here. This is actually the costume area for all the tourists. We're not allowed to be in here, but that's okay. We're Mario and Luigi. We don't care about the rules. Screw the rules. I have a green plumber. Here are your bridge references. I will be the Zkeeper. This guy's having a good time. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Sure. You're clearly a real bird and not, you know, a guy in a costume. Whoa! Hi, we're tourists. We found your dirty, dirty little secret. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. What you can do about it? Hey, how's it going? So, Brooklyn's here, apparently a pretty brutal person. I mean, he did try to basically... His version of tourism was, you know, threatening us with death. But hey, he clearly has all of his ducks in a row. And they actually got a funny conversation. This person has a funny conversation? Yeah! Did you hear the news? Mario and Luigi are here! On Pillow Island! Yeah, hi! Sup, we're Mario and Luigi. How's it going? So Luigi actually explains this. Yeah, you're looking at the real Luigi! It's my year, have you heard? Well, that was last year, but... Are you out of your tree? That's a great phrase. Whoa! Whoa! Maximum rude. Excuse me, but, like... It's a celebrity thing, isn't it? You know, you always think celebrities are much more better than they actually are. But anyway, the reason you want to head in this area is there's actually a couple question mark blocks, and that's actually kind of important because we're gonna want to grab this mushroom. But more importantly, the 5 coins here. This brings us up to 193, up from 188, which actually will be enough to afford something. I'm not actually gonna buy that thing, but if you guys, it's debatable what you want to buy first, attack or defense. Personally, I prefer defense, but if you want the offensive, actually, it costs 190 coins, as we're going to see very soon, so, those extra 5 coins, actually very vital. Yoshis are here! Yoshi. Oh, Yoshi. So, yeah, they have a badge shop, an item shop, and a clothes shop. The badge shop will probably not be available at the moment, so they're not open for business quite yet. But when they're done restocking, we'll be able to grab some badges from them. I forget actually when they do restock. We'll have to check that out at some point. But badges are actually a very vital thing in the game that we'll be dealing with very soon. But for now, you can go to the item shop. There's some items you can buy here. One of mushrooms are okay. They're only 50 coins. So I guess me getting an extra one wasn't too bad. I'm not going to buy any items though. What we are going to do is we're going to head over here. And we're going to buy ourselves, you can see, 190 would be enough to get the best boots. So I recommend doing that if you want to get some extra offense. That being said, you'll have more than enough to buy the best pants as well, which I'm going to take because, like I said, enemies 2-shot you in this game, the first enemies. With these pants, it's more like a 3 or 4 shot, so you can actually take a hit or 2 and not be threatened with instant death. So, we're actually going to buy these, give it to Mario because he needs a little bit of extra defense. Luigi can already take a couple hits just from his natural bulk, so it'll help to give Mario, wow, I just butchered Mario's name there. It'll help to give Mario a little bit of extra oomph there. That being said, we'll buy these at some point. And in a normal mode run, actually, I think I'd almost go for the extra offense over the extra defense. So, having the extra little bit of coins to do that's always nice. You can then sell your old thing if you want to hoard extra 10 coins. Obviously, hoarding equipment has no real benefit in this game, so feel free to go nuts and buy what you want to buy. But with that, we've actually taken care of pretty much our rundown of what's going to be coming in the game here. Let's head up here, talk to Broke Monsieur, and continue our tour, or we can just talk to these toads as well. Yeah, it has it's a crazy kind of castle. So these areas are off limits. We can't actually head over here yet. We can't do more castle exploration. The hotel is being cleaned, so we can't head in the hotel either. Typical RPG funneling. It's a bean guy! Yeah, the bean guys are here as well as the Hoo-Hoo tribes. So we actually have some cool references from past games, bringing back a bunch of old characters. References to the Bean Bean Kingdom of all things, but really cool how they kind of bring up back a lot of stuff in the past. You'll actually see more and more that will be able to do that. Anyway, we finished the sightseeing. Let's go ahead and continue our tour with another one of his special attractions. Oh god, we're so dead. Monsieur broke attractions, heaven forbid. I mean, last time we only got forced into a tutorial. I'm sure this is going to force into even more tutorials. Not tutorials, my one weakness! There will be more tutorials very soon, I will warn you guys now. That being said, we're only a couple episodes done from being done with all the tutorials for a while, so at least there's that. We'll be getting to the meat and the potatoes very soon, guys. Anyway, we're gonna go talk to Dr. Snoozemore. Mr. Going to fall asleep on us probably because he's a narcoleptic. Alright. So he's gonna tell us more about the island's lore and the history of Pilo Island. Which obviously is gonna be very important because it's relevant to the plot. Anything they tell you in a video game will be relevant at some point. It's just kind of the way the medium works. So there used to be a tribe called the Pilo folk who lived on this island. But over a short span, this great and mighty kingdom at the peak of prosperity suddenly just vanished without a trace. Very mysterious, left all these ruins. What happened to them? What sort of evil befell them, or tragedy befell them? Who knows? But they just randomly disappeared one day, and no one knows what happened to them. Mysterious. And another one of those mysteries apparently sleeps way inside the castle. A treasure hidden since the time of the kingdom that no one's discovered yet, deep in the dark rooms of the castle. Past all the tourism, there's still a place to explore. Well, what's gonna show us into exploring to find this treasure? It's only, obvious that, it's gonna be relevant to the plot. But we'll find that out very soon. So, a mysterious treasure. An old kingdom. Princess Peach is wandering off on her own again. Peach? Peach, don't wander off. You're gonna do things. Peach? Peach, this happens every time you wander off. Bad things at Peach. That looks like there's a track in the back there. I don't know how I feel. Yeah, Toadsworth knows how. No, he knows how it is. He senses the calamity too. He knows when Peach wanders anywhere out of bounds, stuff happens. And look at that, stuff is happening. Bye, Peach. That didn't take very long, did it? Oh boy. For some reason that platform was rocket propelled and she's sent way back into the castle. Into the dark echelons where the guy has mentioned, which is kind of strange that, this is a whole tourism place and they don't even know their own castle. Kind of a bit weird, I guess, but the ancient hidden area is apparently back there. So they were going to be exploring it, but apparently I guess it was only recently found. I mean, this giant tunnel was I don't know. I don't know how it works, but see pressure of the petite footsies. Oh, lordy lord. Yeah, yay for technology. It only kidnapped our gosh darn princess again. Of course there's nothing dangerous back there in an ancient old mysterious castle, so no one really knows what's back there. Protect something. Oh, good. There's only a guardian of the treasure back there. Oh, good. Oh, look, it's back, and she's gone. I don't know why she didn't just stay on the platform and let it take her back. I'm sure it wasn't a one-way thing, obviously, but logic and reasons. So, as expected, we're going to hop on that platform. We're going to get after her and go rescue the princess. So, our first major area of the game is actually Pilo Castle itself, where it hangs the back parts of the unexplored territory of Pilo Castle to go explore. So we still have some time in this video. We'll go ahead and hop on that, and we'll actually get another bit of a tutorial to deal with, and then we can get to the bulk of the exploration next time. I know it was a really slow episode, but I thought it was necessary to show off all the info desks just to get a kind of it's very important to get the overview of the world we're about to be entering. So I figured that was important. Plus, you know, buying items and whatnot, and all of that. So who knows what's back there? Well, things will be back there. Well, no, we're not gonna go yet. By the way, one thing that you want to note: there's also some areas we can go to over here, but they're blocked off for now. But keep in mind, there is actually places we can go to in this castle back here as well. So other places to explore when the time is right, but the time is not right now. We have a princess to go save. That was a weird phrase. So let's head on the platform, let's head back here, and hopefully Peach hasn't wandered off too far with her ridiculousness, but of course we know she will have. Anyway, we actually a little bit of a minigame as we're heading back here. We actually can collect a bunch of coins randomly suspended in midair. I'm not sure how that really works, but it's an opportunity to make some more money. Unfortunately, we can't actually shop. We're not going to be able to head back and shop after doing this minigame, so these coins will not help you buy additional items. We can only, and if you time these jumps, you can get all 3 coins, by the way. You can actually get quite a few coins if you, time all this right. As you can see, we're getting, we're back over 100 again. I mean, the thing was 140 that we bought for a set of clothing, which, by the way, only buy 1 of each, because we're going to find decent alternatives along the way anyway, and, it's just a waste of money if you buy 2 sets, or don't buy the weaker stuff too. You'll find good enough equipment along the way that for the most part we don't really need to buy too much. I'm going to be trying to be very particular spending my coins, because the more coins we can save, the earlier we can get the really good equipment at the end, because there's lots of expensive stuff later on. So we're going to try to save as much money as we can. Trust me, you do get a lot of items and equipment along the way. Oh, can I get everything? Oh! I mean, we're back. We're almost over 200. We're over 200 coins, and I got everything. Wow, that was a kind of a cool little mini game. But now we're over 207 coins. We just face planted. Mario apparently just wall jumps, but Luigi defies gravity because he's the Luigi. He does that once again. Screw the rules. He's wearing a green cap. So Luigi's stunned. Princess Peach nowhere to be found. But oh look, hey, it's that Guardian thing. Hey, did you kidnap Princess Peach or something? Oh, you're so spooky, Mr. Ghost. Smoldergeist. So, he's wandered these dark passages, guarded these hidden ways. So I guess that's probably, that might have deterred tourism as well, having an evil purple fire. So, because we've entered back here, we must suffer the fate of all intruders. Those who trespass meet their doom. We're going to be consumed by sea-hungry monsters! Basically, we're going to have a tutorial on how to use Luigi as well. So we're going to go ahead and tackle this tutorial, and then once we're done with that, we're going to pretty much wrap up the episode from here and explore the back ways of Pilo Castle next time. But first, tutorials. So, oh, Luigi, why is everyone so hard on you, man? I feel bad for you, Luigi. You're not even that bad of a guy. You take hits like a champion. You don't even need good shiny clothes. You're like, I'm wearing these rags. I don't give a crap. My pants are good enough for you. I don't need shiny pants. This has gotten really weird. Anyway, Luigi uses the B button to attack, so let's go ahead and start stomping these Grombas. So for Mario, you press A and A. And then when your turn switches to Luigi, you press B and B. So Luigi is always... Also, you got a lucky hit. He will, he's gonna have a lot more stash stat, so he's actually gonna end up being way better at critting. So, also this is also introduction to, now that we have 2 characters, we're gonna have the usual thing where monsters have their own sort of tells, and they'll, if you, okay, do your little hop. So he trips right before he attacks. Basically, all monsters will have tells of which bro they're targeting, or most monsters will have some sort of tell of who they're attacking. As you can see, he's looking at Mario, so since he's looking at Mario, we're going to know that we're not going to need to press B, we're going to need to press A to stomp on him. And likewise, if he's looking at Luigi, we'll press B to counterattack, and that way we're not having to guess who's going to be the target. There's always a tell. I mean, it's typical Mario and Luigi fare. It's really cool, actually. I love how the Mario and Luigi system works of counterattacking and not just tanking damage all the time. You can actually just counterattack and actively fight an RPG. It's always, that's why it's one of the best RPG series, really. So, Luigi counterattacks with B. Everything Luigi does is B. So as you can see, the guy's looking down at Luigi now. So, it is very crucial, to be fair, Starlo. So the target is Luigi. It always looks like you're about to get hit with the counterattack timing they give you for this one. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so if you're unsure, though, sometimes you can be safe just pressing both buttons and just kind of flailing around. So sometimes, I mean, it's not even that bad to just use both buttons to jump when you don't actually, whenever you don't know what's going on. Sometimes it's best to try to counterattack with both bros. It's not hard to press A and B at the same time. That being said, always look for those tells. Those tells are very important. I guess we're learning about our stats. We have our HP and our BP on the screen, obviously. Our HP is our health. Our BP is, you know, our bro points for special attacks that we do not have right now, but we'll get our special attacks soon enough. We can use items instead of attacking as well. It'll consume our turn, but we can use our items. Or we can press this button to flee and run from battle if we're feeling a little intimidated, which is always possible. So I'll show off the flee function at a different point, just because there's something I want to show off alongside the flee function. So I'll show that off sometime next episode, probably. But for now, let's attack this Gromba. And we just have to finish the battle at this point. Now that we're done with tutorials, we're getting a lot of lucky hits, though. I guess you could say it's LuckySevenDX style. I don't know. There was a pun there, and I didn't really know how to go. So, like I said, you can jump with both bros at the same time if for some reason you aren't paying attention. It generally works out okay if you know the timing. So, this game's a lot about timing and looking for the tells, and that's why I love it. It's pretty cool like that. So let's finish off this Gromba. More lucky hits. A little ridiculous. We'll get our chunk of experience. As you can see, we're actually going to level up pretty soon, but we don't need to even level up at all during this entire area. You can pretty much tackle this whole spot with level 1, even on hard mode, so we won't need to grind yet. So I'll probably be avoiding most of the enemies next time. But our doom awaits deeper within. We have to get past the Guardian Poltergeist and find Princess Peach. And now may approach the Revered One. Who's the Revered One? We have mysteries in Pilo Castle to explore as we go through the deep, dark, unexplored passages. What will we uncover? Will we find ourselves a treasure? Will Princess Peach be okay? Well, by the way, we can't actually, if you try to head back, Starlo won't let us, so all those coins we got, we can't use them yet. We're stuck back here for now. But that's okay, we have all the equipment we need, we just need those pair of pants. That's all that matters. Those shiny pants, they're wonderful. Anyways, we're gonna end the episode here, guys. This is LuckySevenDX. I guess we can go ahead and save and see, what the new text says, just for funsies. But this is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode, we explore the depths, that's a good word, the depths of Pilo Castle, and find out what mysteries are in store for us there. See you guys next episode. Bye-bye.